Previously on The Hated Child.
Tonight we're hoping, tonight we're living, tonight we're going strong, and together we go high.
Who's the next Nurgle? 10th.
Come and save my soul. I don't care for you and me. I don't mean to start a scene. When I feel that way, I guess it's you against the world. But we know it's not enough. I don't want you to say how it hurts you the most, but I've been there before. It's up to me to say I'm sorry. It's easy to try. I can chase my heart away, change my mind, it's still the same. I feel it in my heart, we're falling from the stars. The way you're going on and on and on, it's so predictable. Maybe one last time, why do we go on like this? Can we ever make it stop? But I'll be yours to keep. What you give is what you get. I don't care to start a fight. I don't want you to say how it feels so alone, but I don't care what you do. It's up to me to say I'm sorry. It's easy to try. I can chase my heart away, change my mind, it's still the same. I feel it in my heart, we're falling from the stars.
Hatsy.
So I'm back at the end of The Hated Child Part 3. I did not know I was going to continue doing The Hated Child, but I had a really cool idea about where the sister's story is going to go next. And this part mainly focuses on like sibling rivalry. The mum's friend comes over. I mean, goodness knows like how he knows the mum. In fact, no, you'll find out that in the last part 4. I think it's quite funny how he knows the mum. But it's about both the girls, Natasha and Princess, both wanting to ask this guy out, and they get very competitive with each other, and they're just like trying to bring each other down. Basically, it's very destructive, and it's not like a healthy relationship whatsoever. And I think that part 4 is gonna be mainly focusing on how the sisters don't really care about like the situation with him. It's mainly just the competition with each other. It's a really difficult relationship that the sisters have. It's very complicated, and believe me, it does exist. Like, oh, it does exist, trust me on that one. But I thought that it would be interesting to maybe see a different side of Natasha as well. I know that she's been the favourite for, I think, like part 1 and part 2. I think that the general feeling's been like, oh, Natasha, like I love Natasha and stuff, but she really takes things too far at the end, in my opinion. And it's interesting because part 2 was all about putting the past behind them. And even though Princess was horrible to Natasha growing up, you do find out the reason why. You find out that Princess has some like jealousy and anger towards Natasha, but it's not actually about her, it's about Princess, and it's her own self-hatred, but she's reflecting it onto her sister. And they put the past behind them, you know, they've become the best of friends in part 2. And then this part, it's just a bit of a surprise that Natasha's like dragging up the past and she's just like bringing stuff up again. And I think that it's going to be interesting to see where part 4 goes, because there's a lot of possibilities. Princess could go so many different ways and react to this so many different ways. We could start to see other people get involved that we haven't seen before. Maybe the boyfriend, maybe the mum, because she's there as well. Maybe the friends. I think that like Universe is supposed to be at the party as well. But well, funny story, she was actually supposed to be there. But what happened was I was using the teleporter and the sim just like disappeared. So she went for like a good 20 minutes, and by that time I was just like, do you know what, I'm gonna get on with it, sorry Universe. So yeah, she was there, let's just say she went to the bathroom or something and came back. So I think part 4 is gonna be the finale, the end. I've probably said that before. Probably said that like every single part down the line, it's the end now. But then I'm thinking about going down a different route, maybe exploring what's happened with the mum and like where's the dad, etc. Or, you know, maybe something there. So yeah, if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to go and follow my social medias. You can keep up to date with what's coming out next on my Instagram story and Twitter as well. I mainly post the thumbnails and like, you know, when it's coming out and stuff on Instagram first, just on my story. So yeah, go and check my story. Go and follow me on there if you want to keep up to date. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you on the next one.